Hello and welcome to this YouTube channel. I am Brajendra. I'm an English teacher. In this video lesson, we are going to learn about the correct pronunciation of some English words which are often and commonly mispronounced. In India, English is learned as a second language. When we say a second language, it means that there is another language which is our first language. Generally, the first language is our mother tongue. The mother tongue, we all know, has its effect on every aspect of our life. The mother tongue, in its own way, affects our learning process of English too. Generally, in pronouncing English words, we are influenced by the habits of our mother tongue. During my teaching experience, I have seen my students committing the same error again and again. I can summarize their mistakes in two categories. The first type of mistakes can be summarized as the spelling pronunciation. The habit of spelling pronunciation comes from their habit of using their mother tongue in their own way. In Hindi or in other Indian regional languages, we are in the habit of pronouncing all the letters in a word in the same manner, with the same stress and force. For example, let us take the word which is the name of the day which comes after Tuesday, Wednesday. How is it pronounced? I have seen people generally pronouncing it as Wednesday. Is it the correct pronunciation? No, the correct pronunciation is Wednesday. Let us take another example, the word doubt. We all know that B is silent here. It cannot be pronounced as doubt. B is silent, so it is pronounced as doubt. Let us take the second type of mistake, which can be summarized as putting no stress or wrong stress in a word. For example, let us take the word develop. How is it pronounced? I have seen people generally pronounce it as develop. They put wrongly the stress on the first syllable, day. No, it is develop, not develop. In this video, we are going to cover only 10 words, though there are hundreds of such words which are often and commonly mispronounced. We shall cover those words in the next videos. Moving on to those 10 words. The first word we are going to pick is the word woman. How is it pronounced? Generally people pronounce it as woman. They look at the letter O and A and they pronounce it as woman. No, the correct pronunciation is woman. Look at the vowel sound. These two sounds. So the pronunciation is woman, not woman. The second word is the plural form of the first word. That is women. People generally pronounce it wrongly as woman. They look at the word and the letter A and they think that the pronunciation can be woman. No, it's wrong. The correct pronunciation is women. I don't know from where, but English is a crazy language, we all know. So the dictionary and the native speakers use the word in the same way as women. Let us take the third example, that is more strange. bury. The pronunciation of this word is generally and mostly done as bury. That's the wrong pronunciation. In dictionaries, you will find this type of vowel sound. It is pronounced as bury, not bury. It is bury. The fourth word is tomb. How is it pronounced? You will look at the word and you will look at the letter O and B, and you may pronounce it as Tom, Tom, Tom or Tom. Such pronunciations are seen, but the correct pronunciation is Tom. It is Tom, not Tom. Next word is SWORD. How is it pronounced? It is not sword. There is no such sound in the pronunciation. It comes only in the spelling, but it is pronounced as sword. W, the sound W is dropped. Moving on to the sixth word, DEVELOP. We have already discussed it. The stress is on the second syllable and it is pronounced as develop, not develop. The seventh word is ALMOND. It is pronounced as almond. L is silent, and this is not A. This is not almond or almond. The L sound is silent. It is dropped, and the correct pronunciation is almond. The eighth word is PHOTOGRAPHY. How is it pronounced? If we don't mind the stress, we can pronounce it as photography. It is the most general pronunciation by the Indian speakers. But the right pronunciation cannot be done without the stress, and the stress falls on the second syllable, top. So the correct pronunciation is photography. Photography. Look at the ninth word, that is JEWELLERY. How is it pronounced? People generally pronounce it wrongly as jewellery. No, that's the incorrect pronunciation. The correct pronunciation is jewellery. Jewellery. The stress is on the first syllable, and there is the sound ua, that is diphthong. So it is pronounced as jewellery. The last word in this list is TUITION. People usually go to tuition wrongly, but the correct pronunciation is tuition. Tuition. The stress is on the second syllable, and that is B. It is pronounced correctly as tuition, not as tuition. I hope this video has been useful to you. I'll see you again in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care.